time she was a song, she thanked her dad, passed away 2001 from tuberculosis. So Tony was her daddy's baby. She was the youngest. And true story, the man hated me for the first 10 years of my life because I took away his baby from him. I mean, he flat out told me that. So anyway. And I always used to tell him, because he was a Pentecostal preacher, I go, well, I don't think that's scriptural. You're not supposed to hate me, are you? So I used to just, and I wasn't saved back then, but anyway. But we made amends a long time ago. I remember his daddy hands folded silently in prayer, and reaching out to hold me when I had a nightmare. You could read quite a story in the calluses and lines. Years of work and worry had left their mark behind. I remember his daddy hands, how they held my mama tight and patted my back for something done right. There are things that I've forgotten that I loved about the man, but I always remember the love in Daddy's hands. Daddy's hands were soft and kind when I was crying. Daddy's hands were hard as steel when I did wrong. Daddy's hands were always gentle, but I've come to understand there was always love in Daddy's hands. I remember his daddy hands working till they bled, sacrificed unselfishly just to keep us all fed. If I could do things over, I'd live my life again and never take for granted the love in Daddy's hands. Daddy's hands were soft and kind when I was crying. Daddy's hands were hard as steel when I done wrong. Daddy's hands weren't always gentle, but I've come to understand there was always love in Daddy's hands. Daddy's hands were soft and kind when I was crying. Daddy's hands were hard as steel when I done wrong. Daddy's hands weren't always gentle, but I've come to understand there was always love in Daddy's hands. There was always